Good day, everybody. This is Lynn, back, continuing my pursuit of the next weapon in the achievements. For this one, whoops, wrong button. For this one, we will be doing a guide to greater understanding to get the Greatsword Eclipse. Just for some context, I'm hoping to enter my character into the God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals fashion contest to celebrate the new fashion templates. And I want that sword for potentially the weapon that I carry when I submit this outfit. And to keep this shorter, if you didn't see my previous video about getting the torch, the favor of the Colossus, then here's a brief intro. So in order to unlock this achievement and the achievement for a favor of the gods and for the sword, which I don't yet remember what it's called, the achievements are Legend Builder, Guide to Greater Understanding, and Healing Air. And you need an ectoplasm-infused vision crystal in order to unlock those achievements. Basically, you need to double-click this and consume it. Once you consume the ectoplasm-infused vision crystal, all these achievements will unlock. You just need the one. And in order to create an ectoplasm-infused vision crystal, you need a level 500 in armor smithing, leatherworking, or tailoring, so that you can make the vision crystals. And then when you use the vision crystals in a Mystic Forge recipe to get the ectoplasm-infused vision crystal. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get going. So, let me get back, and let me actually put this on my thing so that I can... So, Guide to Greater Understanding. This takes place in the Fields of Ruin. So, Fields of Ruin is a human land, but it's not accessible regularly through the map. Like it's down here.
I love it when an asynchronous logic algorithm comes together.
Oh. Well, it looks like you can get it through here, but most people get to the Fields of Ruin through this gate in Divinity's Reach. Because it's a human realm, they need to be able to get to it quickly, so they put a surrogate. So let's go in. Alright. Now, the first thing that we need to do is, first in Fields of Ruin, go where the mightiest of the walled city rest. I mean, they're clearly referring to Ebonhawk here. There's something called the Last Stand Shelter. And you can see it has its own crafting area too. So Ebonhawk has everything. But the mightiest, that might refer to the soldiers. In which case, there... Okay, here's the training grounds for the soldiers. So maybe up here. I don't know who we're actually looking for. I could read the rest of the achievements, but again, where would the fun be in that? Oh, you know where the mightiest might rest? A graveyard. Do we have a graveyard around here? as you can see, I don't quite have this map unlocked. Sapper's Delve, Spotter's Base, Defender's Field. That might be a graveyard. It is in the city, so let's go to it. Here we go, and I see a ghost. At least I'm pretty sure I do. It was up here. What? Ah, there, Zenith. Here we go, Zenith. You're talking to me? Why would you talk to me? Who are you? Zenith. I've seen your kind here before, but I don't understand. You come to pay respects, not desecrate. The Treaty of Ebonhawk was signed. So she actually... Would she have a different response to me if I was not a Char? Interesting. Treaty? With the Char? But I was building a blade to fight your kind. It embodied the very spirit of Ebonhawk. The old spirit, I'm guessing. I must finish the blade to go free. Yet how can I represent this new Ebonhawk? You need a guide to show you the world through different eyes. Alright. Step 1 completed. Memory Lane. Then, in Fields of Ruin, at the top of an abandoned mine, discover precarious pillars of steel. Oh boy. That sounds like another potential jumping puzzle, but I think it might be referring to this mine here. So it should be close by, hopefully. Maybe, if we're lucky. Okay, obviously I'm looking for another ghost. I'll refrain from gathering. Did say... at the top of an abandoned mine. Well, this mine is definitely not abandoned. So maybe my initial thought process was accurate. Maybe it's not this mind. That's not abandoned either. Is this the abandoned mine? Maybe? Sapper's Delve. I mean, we're in that direction, so it shouldn't be too hard to get there. Okay, this is steel, but it does not appear to be abandoned. Wow, and it also doesn't appear to be a mine, so maybe not on the right track here. Sentinel's Patch. Skull's Bivouac. Bivouac is a fun word. Helliot Mine. Okay, here we go. This time my mistake was not reading the waypoints. Is it abandoned, technically? Looks like they're just fixing it. They're not mining it. Okay, maybe I have to go outside. Wait. What is this? Oh, no. Alright, so there is a jumping puzzle here. And yeah. Then, in Fields of Ruin, at the top of an abandoned mine, discover precarious pillars of steel. Well, these aren't pillars, but they are pretty precarious. Ugh, man. Hope I'm not jumping the gun on the jumping puzzle again. Ah! I've never done this jumping puzzle, so this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. There she is. So she is here after all. Yeah, so I kind of forgot, but yeah, I just want to show you this is where the jumping puzzle is. Just some little, root, a hole in the wall, almost literally. Just, you can't see it. Okay, a hint that I have been told is that when you're doing a jumping puzzle and you need to land on something narrow, try to jump at it from an angle. That will help. Alright. We made it. Zenith. These mines are so different now. You knew this place before the brand. Yes, the materials here were sound. I use them extensively in my forge. It's strange. What is? Seeing humans fight alongside Char, I spent my whole life building weapons to kill them. Change is the only constant, even for the dead.
I've attained the awesome.
All right. Next. Oh man, that took way too long. Then, in Fields of Ruin, seek out shattered storms, a twisting tree, and roots deep in the stone. I feel like I know where this is. I feel like I passed it. Are you kidding here? Alright. Just making sure that thing. Okay, I feel like the tree is in branded territory, and it said lightning. I kind of want to say it's over here. I guess we'll find out. Here, okay, yeah, still just... I don't know, would it be that close to the mining jumping? Here we go. I did find it. Look at that. Secluded Glen. This has got to be it, right? I don't see Zerafin. Where are you? Did I get this hero point? I didn't. Looks like the Sylvari have been here. How come I don't see Zerafin? This has to be the tree, right? Wow, not the tree in question. Another twisty tree, but I don't see a ghost. Yeah, here's a bunch of twisty trees. I mean, this is a pretty cool looking tree. Cool and big and... Really? I don't see the ghost. Is that it? Is that even reachable? No. Alright, are we for real here? This is your tree? Your twisted tree? Honestly, that was a crappy hint. Not happy about that. I did have to resort to the guide. Well, I didn't find... I got a hint that it was in Thunderbreak Hills. That's kind of bull. I see that your fellow Char fight day and night to drag this world back to war. I guess not much has changed after all. Renegades and human separatists make a lot of noise, but they are few. Even if what you say is true, mutual hatred is still part of this land, so it must be a part of my blade. There is still more for you to see. Yeah, Fields of Ruin might not be the best. Then, in Fields of Ruin, a waterfall streams forth with the stone ceiling overhead. I feel like I was just there. It's gotta be in these hidden caves. Yep, much easier. I'd heard stories of this place, but could never visit it. The Char held it back in my time. It's quite peaceful, aside from drakes and harpies. Seems even in nature there's a constant contest between peace and strife. Perhaps that delicate balance is the point. Alright, we're getting somewhere, finally. Then, in Fields of Ruin, find the southernmost point where one is closest to the sands beyond. There's the door. Can't see Zenith yet if she's there. I don't see her. So maybe not the door. It did say southernmost. Maybe it's over here? I think I see Zenith. Yep. Gonna make me kill a bunch of ogres to speak to you here? There. Alright. Zenith. I've seen this new Ebonhawk. It still bleeds from war. But there is something new that I didn't have in my own time. What's that? Hope. I think I'm ready to forge the blade. Join me where we first met.
It's easy when you know how.
Ah, back in the graveyard, of course. A blade of a different age, forged by one long past. Imbued, oiled, orichalcum greatsword. I kind of forgot to mention that you're going to need an oiled orichalcum greatsword blade, which thankfully I could craft myself. This sword will represent a new Ebonhawk. It is no longer meant as a weapon of war, but as a means to protect peace. And I will use it for that very purpose. Thank you. I don't know if this new Ebonhawk will last, but for the first time in a long time, I have hope. Rest now. You've earned it.
You can never have
And
too
I
much
get
treasure.
the skin Eclipse and a sword. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my worldview world equipment. Right now I have the Celestial Greatsword. But now I got Eclipse. Look at that. Neat. Not really a fitting outfit to accompany this sword, but it looks good. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. All right, so that's how you get one of the Greatsword's coolest skins in the whole game, a scavenger hunt. That one was more difficult, I think, than the Legend Builder, and I definitely think task 3, was it, with the tree, was a really bad hint. I don't know how anyone could find that with the hint that they provided, because you're expecting a tree of note, and I'm sorry, but that tree was nothing of note. It looked like all the other trees we visited. That's ridiculous. Anyway. Thank you all for joining me on this journey. I hope that this has also inspired you to go for the Eclipse Greatsword. I can hear you, Anomaly. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, please like and subscribe and let people know. And I will join you. Well, I will see you in the next hunt for the healing air task. So healing air. The sword is called Scion's Claw. Ooh. As you can see, I was using swords the whole time. So yeah, that's another sword that I can make great use of. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a good one. This is Lynn signing out.